this chord progression. So yeah, let me put that in my looper and then try to create some music out of it. Also for this session, I'm gonna have a few rules, which are to stay in this area of the neck and this area of the neck, because they're kind of like my weakest areas. And also, I'm gonna try to play with only 5 to 6 notes within each area of the fretboard. That way, I'm not just like mindlessly noodling. It'll also help me just play around with like the rhythm. I'm trying to break away from sounding too scaly, I guess, right? So I think these kind of limitations will help me with that. So yeah, let me begin. Alright, after some time I kind of like this, like. And then I was thinking like that could be like the fast part. And then like other parts of this song, like a bit slower, like. Or something. Or I could also like try palm muting it. That sounds kind of good. So let's try to play around a bit more with like these kind of dynamics within this kind of idea that I have here. You know, change the rhythm or add some techniques like sliding or hammer-ons and pull-ups to kind of alter like the rhythm, or maybe just slow it down, add some silence in between the notes, because silence is always pretty good. But yeah, let's keep playing around and exploring this. Damn, this is actually harder than I thought. Like trying to vary up like a set of notes slash an idea that you have with like a different rhythm or different techniques in it. But yeah, so far this is the initial idea. I kind of like the idea of like kind of slowing it down and adding more space to it, so. Like that, or I kind of like repeating like the first part. just play around with it a little bit more and see what's up. Alright, I kind of like that. So I kind of like that idea. So originally I started with this, like, and I feel like I could play it in some parts if it was in like a song, right? Like some of the faster parts I could just play solely that. And then when the song, like some parts of the song slow down, then I could go like, you know, something like that. Because right now the chord progression is kind of like this chord. So that, we have that, and then we have, so I feel like it's two separate ideas, which is why I could kind of break this down into two parts, like, and then I could break it down slower, like, that. So overall, I think it'll go something like this. Yeah, something like that. It's pretty interesting because I feel like when I'm trying to do improv, right, I'm just kind of going around trying to find what works, right? And then once you land on something random that you like, you should kind of stick with it and just kind of like experiment with it, which I haven't really been doing too much. So in this session, I tried to just find something that I like, and then I tried to slow it down or add like a slide to it, which kind of makes it sound more musical instead of like just playing like the notes one by one. Another thing that really helped me in the session was to stick to a set of notes. So in this case, I used like 5. And it's also in this area of the fretboard that I'm not too familiar with, which is limiting my constraints. Just by limiting the notes, you are forced to play more with the rhythm and the dynamics or different techniques, right? So adding some vibrato into it. Some things that I want to try in the next session is obviously like come up with a new chord progression, right? And I really like to let things breathe, right? So I could even make the notes sound even longer. Like I could go like, another thing I want to try in the next session is try to connect like 2 different parts of the neck, because right now I'm staying right here, but another section of the fret zone that I'm having trouble with is over here. So it'd be cool to find something that works in both sections under one chord progression. Sorry, let me turn off these pedals. So yeah, just gonna keep going with this and get 1% better each time I play. If you want to keep seeing me improve or see how I do in the future, then follow along. And if you have any tips, let me know down in the comments and I'll try to incorporate them because they really do help me. Alright, well, see you next time.